Listen, what's going on YouTube? It's Easy Breezy. So today I have a fabulous hairstyle to show you guys. I haven't done crimps in a minute, so this video is going to be a treat and I have a crazy story time. Let's get into it. What is going on, guys? Once again, it's your girl Easy Breezy and I'm back with a brand new nope, not brand new. They've been on my channel a few times, so thank you so much Ali Pearl for sponsoring this video with this 24-inch straight 13x4 lace front unit. This is an HD lace, by the way, and it's 180 density, meaning it's thick. Modeling today, we have this beautiful Libra goddess, Zyla, in the building with her beautiful ass face and beautiful ass skin and beautiful ass lips and beautiful ass eyes. And girl, she is just beautiful. All right, so before we even get into the install, I gotta talk about the lace on the unit. All right, number one, it's HD. So with HD laces, the laces tend to be a little bit more thinner so that when you glue it on, it has a melting effect like crazy, you know? And also this lace is tinted. It's like a brown, like a light tannish type of color. So I feel like it's going to match Zyla's complexion perfectly without any makeup or any spray lace tints. And y'all know I like it when my laces come a little bit tinted because most of my models are different shades of brown, medium browns, darker browns, I mean all type of browns. So good job, Ali Pearl. So while I apply this wig, okay, we're gonna get into this crazy story time. So rewind back to maybe 2012, like a year after I graduated, okay? Me and my best friends used to go out to parties all the time, like every single weekend, if not like more than once a week. And in this particular case, right, one of my friends was beefing with this girl from another school, but she was like beefing with her on Twitter and stuff like that. So we've never met the girl in real life, but it was apparently heavy online beef. And the way I'm built, okay, a lot of times I would end up finding myself fighting for my friends and not even fighting for myself. So it was like, sometimes I would be scared to fight for myself or speak up for myself growing up. But when it comes to defending other people or fighting for other people, girl, I treated it like a sport. And when I think back on it, you know, like my friends, they were so crazy and so blunt and just so bold and stuff. And it's like I almost like lived through them. Like every time they had a problem with someone, it's like I used to hop on it because I just never did it for myself. So I don't know. I was involved in so many other people's situations and fights and dramas, and it's like I didn't think nothing of it. And thankfully, I don't have any regrets because I damn sure didn't take no charges, and none of us did, thankfully. As much trouble as me and my friends been in, I can only praise God for us not going to jail for anything we did. All right. So back to the story. So we were going to this house party, right? Now, this wasn't a house party from our school. This is like a house party from, I don't know what high school this was, but we know these folks. And, you know, apparently, quote unquote, this was the school that the girl went to that was beefing with my homegirl on Twitter. So we didn't have any, I would say, intentions on going and causing mayhem. Like that wasn't our plan. You know, we just wanted to go to the party, but we were aware of our surroundings at the same time. So we're in the driveway of the house that's throwing the party, right? So it's me, it's Finesse, it's Hollywood, and it's, you know, some of my other friends. I don't think I've introduced them to my channel yet. But we're just chilling, you know, people are outside, like people are drinking and socializing. Some people are in the house dancing. And so far, it's a vibe. Now, mind you, the girl that my friend has been beefing with back and forth on the internet, I've never seen her. Like, even if I did see her profile picture, I would not be able to spot her in person. So I'm over here oblivious, right? Next thing you know, okay, Finesse points at some girl and she's like, I'm just gonna make up a name, y'all. She was like, oh, that's that girl Madison. That's that girl from Twitter. And I was like, oh, for real? Say less. Okay, so pause. Again, pause. The type of dynamic that me and Finesse have, it's like sometimes I'm the one that run up. Sometimes she's the one that run up. But both times we will fight for each other together. So, okay, back to the story. And if y'all have a best friend just like that, where her problems are your problems, her beefs are your beefs, you know, it don't matter if you're friends with someone. If your best friend don't like that person, you switch up on them like that. If you have someone like that in your life, let me know. Okay. So back to the story. So Finesse points to the girl and she's like, I think that's that girl from Twitter. And I was like, okay, bet. I said, let me see. So I walk up to the girl and I tap her on the shoulder and I'm like, hey. And she turns around, hey. You know, she's looking like her face lights up and she has this big smile on her face. And I'm like, are you Madison? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, here she go, Jaleesa. So straight set this girl up for the okie doke. So Jaleesa, which is Finesse Goddess, starts walking down the driveway and she has her hand up and she's like, oh, you the bitch from Twitter that was talking shit, blah, blah, blah. And y'all, this girl look like she about to bulldoze somebody. So the girl is acting like she don't know what's going on. She's like, what are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. And, you know, knowing that, you know, she was the culprit. So y'all, for a whole maybe 5 minutes straight, they're just in each other's face talking, but at the same time, Madison is walking backwards and Finesse is walking to her. So it's like they're playing this ring around the rosy around the street for like 5 minutes straight because the girl don't want to swing. You know, Finesse don't want to swing yet. I think she's trying to wait for the girl to swing on her or something like that. But it was, I don't know, it was like a pause before the actual, you know, action started. So before you know it, Finesse is like, I'm not gonna keep chasing you. And she swings at the girl, okay? So she's swinging. And once she starts swinging, I run up to the girl to pull her back. So I'm behind her, like pulling her. I guess what I thought I was doing was trying to dissipate the fight. But in actuality, I was really just making it hard for her to fight. Which now makes me think that it probably looked like we were jumping her. Yeah, so I'm sorry, girl. 10 years later, I'm sorry. So anyways, I guess to other people's perception, it looked like we was jumping her. I'm not gonna lie. That's what it looked like. Even though I wasn't throwing punches, that's probably what it looked like. So then her friends start jumping in. And then the rest of my friends start jumping in. And before you know it, it was a whole brawl. So pause. So y'all know, or you know, people who know, when you're in a fight, right? Especially females, like when guys are in a fight, it's a little bit more technical. Like, you know, they're more about technique. Girls be so emotional. It's like nothing but adrenaline takes over and you just be swinging sometimes. Like swinging, grabbing, biting. Like, girl fights are the most brutal. So I'm over here swinging like a maniac, all right? Not even really looking at what I'm hitting at this point. And all of a sudden, I feel like these hard hits on the back of my head. Like, boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, holy shit, I'm about to get jumped. Now, I ain't never been jumped before. You know what I'm saying? I've been in fights, but I ain't never been jumped before. So at this point, I'm like, oh my God. I'm really trying to process this moment. Like, damn, all the times we fought, like that karma's coming back to my ass, bro. I'm about to get jumped. So listen to this, okay? I managed to pull my head up and guess who I see punching me? Hollywood motherfucking her. So I look at her and I'm like, bro, you hitting me. And she was like, oh my God, I'm sorry, bro, I'm sorry. Yo, I could not believe that shit. So I guess after, you know what I'm saying, she seen, you know, that she was hitting me and not one of the ops, then she, you know, redirected. But every time I think about that story, I literally start busting out laughing. We both do, because it was just like, wow, like, were you really punching me in the back of my head? That's crazy. And to this day, when we talk about that situation, what she says, like how she explains herself and how she, you know, defends that moment, she was like, well, when I did her hair and I cut her bangs, I cut them too long. So she could not see. And I'd be like, girl. But hey, that story is just so funny. And it's just like, I don't know, that one was definitely for the books. So yes, I need to hear y'all stories in the comments so I can have a good laugh, okay? Because I know everyone has a crazy fight story with, someone, their cousin, their friend, their sibling, like whatever it is, let me know so we can have a discussion about this craziness. All right, so back to the reason why we are here in the first place, okay? These crimps came out absolutely beautiful. Now, this wig, remember, it was a 180 density, so it is kind of thick, you know, on the thicker side, okay, period. And it's long, and I added some little rhinestones on the hairline just to give it that little extra splash. So yes, I'm loving it, and the hair is super soft. So if you girls are looking for a long straight wig for the summer, make sure you go ahead and support this company. Thank you so much, Ali Pearl, for sponsoring this video. If you guys want this exact unit that I used in the video, I'm going to put all the information in the description below. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you go ahead and do that and turn on your notifications. See y'all later.